Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time here, please hit subscribe and make sure to hit the like button, everyone. It helps out the channel a lot. I hope you liked the last two episodes where we built out the port, and I hope you guys left some suggestions on what we should do to the port in the comments down below, or anything we should add, or any suggestions at all. But I'm actually recording this one right after the other one, so I haven't seen any of the comments yet. In this episode, we are going to look at a few things, and we're out this way by the trade school, because we've left this area open for quite some time, and I think it's time that we actually kind of use it. So let's get started with that, and we're going to kind of be building out this way today, out in this area. Oh, come on, get out of there. All right. So this is the port area, so if you have any suggestions on what we should add to the area, let me know in the comments down below. So, I was kind of playing around with some of the traffic areas off camera, because I was trying to figure out just some things. The traffic is looking pretty good in the city. I was working out this intersection because it was getting pretty rough with traffic, so I just added more lanes and it pretty much fixed itself. There we go. That's what it looks like, some asymmetrical roads. And I moved some of the bus lines that were a little bit wonky around this area. So the last episode we also ended off with building out this way. So now that we have some residential demand out over here, I'm just going to zone in some stuff while we're out this way, while we are talking about what we're going to do in the area that we started off the episode in. So I'm just going to zone in that. That's going to zone in while we're talking about some stuff. All right, so we are going to buy this tile. Because there are some things that I want to do out this way that I don't want to be limited on the area. So the first thing is this crazy bridge. So we're going to start by lowering that. So we're just going to grab those, and we're just going to use page down, and that should lower the bridge to a more acceptable level or height. Let's raise this one up. It's better than it was. Actually, I think with these four, I could do with moving them a bit, because it seems like it's a pretty sharp curve for this highway here. Didn't really do much, but that's fine. All right, so yeah, that's a sharp curve. So we were really cut off out this way when we were building the university a long time ago, and then this university district. So I'm going to start off by kind of working out just over here in this area. So this is College Hill. So we're just going to expand College Hill out to here. And we're going to make this stuff a new district otherwise. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to smooth it out. Where is it? That's it. We're just going to lower the brush size a lot. And we're going to smooth out this area. All right. That should work. So I'm not going to really build much out on this hill. So instead I'm just going to add in some trees to kind of give it a good look. So out this way, I was thinking, here we are. I was thinking right here, we could get like an offshoot road. And, oh, that's why. Right here on the end. And we can just drag it out this way. So the tram's still going to turn around here, but cars still use this area. So I was thinking from about here. Yeah, that works. We could get a little bridge going over here. That works. Alright, so this is a pretty tall bridge, so I think we're just going to lower it. I guess it didn't need to be 12, it should probably been closer to 9. Alright, and then out this way we're going to add some student housing. Yeah, that's probably going to work. And make sure we're on the ground. Come on, there we go. And we're also going to add in some pathways. So I'm just going to grab that university pathway, and we're just going to connect that up like that. Connect this up right here. And we're just going to get a pathway in like so. All right, we're going to start off with that. That works. And then we're just going to, oh no. We're just going to drag these two, oh, come on. These two over like that. Okay. So now we have some space out this way, which is good. I'm not usually the biggest fan of four-way intersections, but I think in this case, it'll work. And then we're going to kind of make like a grid off of this, and we're going to make some smaller houses. So yeah, that works. And we're just going to do that. Okay. And we're going to continue that grid out this way. Alrighty. Okay, so that is just going to zone in with some housing, and then we're going to continue that over here, and we're going to connect this up like this. That's probably fine, and then we're going to add in some more right there. And why not right here? All right, so this is just to add in some more residential out this way now that we have increasing demand for it. And we are going to just use this brush to fill it in. I know it's probably not the quietest place to live, but it's going to work for our needs in this episode. Alright, so now that we have that in place, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to upgrade the highway to have a sound barrier on it. 3-lane sound barrier. And what this is going to do is it's going to reduce the noise that the traffic makes. Alright, and then this one's actually going to need to be a 4-lane with sound barrier. Yeah, that works. Okay. So now that we have that in place, that's going to slowly add in as we need. We're also going to need, we don't need to, but let's add some commercial right in here. I think that would be suitable. I always forget about water. So we're just going to kind of do it relatively quickly. Because I want to move on to the next thing. Just missed that spot. So hopefully that should add in more people to the area. Well, hopefully it will. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in a park over here. We marked this park so long ago, and we haven't done anything with it yet. So that's going to be the next step. It's also going to increase the land value around it by having a park. So let's figure out how big we want this park to be. I think I kind of want it to be majority of this. So let's start by getting a road. And I like this pathway right here, so I think that's going to be like a bit of a marker for our building. Ah, all right. Was not expecting that, but you know what, that kind of works. Now let's just smooth out this area. I probably should have looked at smoothing it out first, but that's fine. Smooth everything out. That'll allow us to build a bit smoother along here. But I want to keep a majority of the unevenness because I think that's what is going to give this park a good look. Alright, so that's kind of the marker for that kind of all of the park. And then I think I want to now come about over here. And we'll come down this way. Now, I don't think there's going to be too much traffic on this road, so I don't mind leaving it as a ground level crossing. If this was a busier road, for sure. This is also not a busy train station because it's just for intercity trains. Okay, and then we're going to come out this way. Let's go to about there, and then we're going to make it elevated. Cool. And then we're going to go back to ground level. Oh, come on. And then we're going to bring this out to about there. Alright, same thing. So I don't think there's going to be much traffic, so I don't mind doing a ground level crossing for now, but you know, we could always change it if need be. And then let's get a little crossing right there. Okay. I know it's not. Yeah, it's gonna bug me. Okay, I was just saying. I know it's not even, but I think it'll be fine. No, this should definitely be. Oh, now there's that. This should definitely be a straight road all the way to about there, and then we'll cut in like so, and then same thing right there. Okay, so we're probably gonna need to add in another crossing. So let's try to choose the next one. Let's do it right here. Okay. So now we've sectioned off this park pretty good. And I think that's going to leave us a lot of space to do what we wish with the park. But before we build, I'm going to just smooth out the area again because I noticed that this was a bit messy. So pretty simple fix. It's going to make the housing that we build out this way look a lot nicer. Alright, so that's still zoning in, that's good. Not enough workers. Yeah, you know, that'll probably fix itself with time. Alright, so now we're just going to zone in a few more roads. I guess you don't really zone them in, but we're going to add in a few more roads. Just to there. And then this one. No, let's get a cul-de-sac right there. And right here. All right. We're fine on that side and on that side. Okay. So this is going to be, sorry for the jumpiness there. This is all going to be kind of dead end roads. All right, interesting. Let's select those two. And we're just going to raise them up to the level of the highway and that one as well. All right. Ooh, I forgot to take out the trees. It's always good to take out the trees when you're doing big zoning projects like this because the trees just get hidden beneath the buildings and your game is still loading them. And that is not good. It's going to really slow down your game. All right, so then the next thing we're going to do out this way is we're going to make this old military fort a park. And we're actually going to continue that park out this way into this bay. So this whole area is going to be park as well. Not sure how far we're going to actually take it, but I think it'll be good for the area. And yeah, I forgot about something, is we are going to need a bit of a bigger road out this way. We're going to upgrade this road, actually. That's the solution, to a grassland road. Oops. That works. Oops. Messing up a lot. There we go. And yeah, that works. Because right about here, let's start with smoothing it out. Let's turn up the brush a bit. There we go. Right about here, we are going to get a connection out this way to this island where we're going to build stuff out on another episode. If you're wondering why there wasn't like a cargo ship, not a cargo ship, cruise ship harbor this way, is that we're planning on putting it out over here. All right, so we're going to take this grassland road again, straight line. This seems to be about straight, in line with those roads. Perfect. And we're just going to continue the upgrading of this road to about let's do it to about there. All right. So we're not gonna do that today, because I think that's gonna be a whole episode building out on the islands. But we're gonna continue building out over here. Alrighty. So, oh, did we smooth out this area? We did not. Okay. So I'm just gonna smooth it out a bit, just so it's a bit easier to build on for roads. Alrighty. And we are going to, oh, why did I select that? Get this free-formed road. And I think right about here, I think I want the road right here. So we're going to make this straight, actually. That seems pretty much in line. Yeah, that works. And then this will be a free-formed road from here. We're going to connect it up right there. And this is also going to have a connection right there. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to turn these traffic lights off before I forget, because we don't need them. Alrighty. So this road is going to have to come out further. Ooh, let's get a straight road. And we're connected at 90 degrees there, perfect. And then we're going to snap up right there. All right, so we're gonna fix it. We're gonna move this stuff around at a later date when we build the the cruise ship harbor out this way. But I just wanted to get this connection in for now, because to be honest, this doesn't look that nice, and we're gonna need to fix it anyways. All right, but we're not working out that way today, because we're going to build some parks. So this is Robin Grounds. This is going to be called Lancaster Fort. All right. So now that we have this in place for the park, we can now continue this out this way with a bit of residential. So let us grab something like that, and we'll do that. That works. And then we'll connect up right there. And we'll do a few things like this. And then we'll take this out to about here. That's fine. And then we'll get a cul-de-sac in right there. Okay. We could probably get something else out this way, but I think we're just going to leave that for now. But this is probably going to need to connect up right there. Okay. So now that we have this in place, we have some more residential demand. But we're not going to do that just yet because I think the parks are something a bit more priority for this area. All right, so this one, I'm not sure if this one should be like a nature reserve or not, or if it should be considered a city park. But I think the main entrance should be let's get that right here. Umber City Park. What? Oh, darn. I was a little bit confused there because Umber is a neighborhood in our community already. Looks like I didn't drag the park out this way at all. That's funny. Alright, so Elk Park is going to change its name to Umber City Park for now, but that's not going to stay that way. We're just going to take this and we're just going to smooth it out just a bit more, just to make sure that everything's covered properly. Like that doesn't need to happen right there. All right, so let's call this I think that's how you spell it. The Lancaster Gorge. And we're going to need to use move it here. I noticed this when we were building it. And we're just going to delete this because we don't need it. But this one definitely needs to be there. But I think the bridge is structurally sound like that. All right, so now that we have that park in place, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in some side gates around. So I think we're going to add one in right here, and then right there. Okay. We're going to add one in on that side of the bridge. Right there works with me. We're going to add one in, sorry, person that lives there, right there, and right there as well. I don't know why I'm doing this. We should probably just dezone these houses right here because they're in the park now. Okay, let's just do this. Much easier. Alrighty, so let's go back to building that park. I think that's probably fine. And then let's get one here. One here. Yeah, okay, that should probably be enough gates for now. Now I'm going to use move it and we're just going to center them. Whoa, sorry. We're just going to center them on these intersections. So, for example, I want this one actually right there. Get out of here, house. There we go. Oops. Alrighty. So that's a good centering on the intersection on that one. Same with that one. That one's already pretty good. I want this right there. Those ones are fine. And same with that one. It's going pretty slow there. Lots of people are using it. That's good to know. Oh, here comes the second train. Ah, they're slowing down by this. Interesting. Whoa. Okay. So there's a lot of trees in this park, so I'm not going to use tree-lined roads. Let's see if it's doing that again. Oh, it is. Okay, so that's a glitch. Let's fix that. We're just going to delete the track. Ah, that was the issue. And we're going to... There it is. Just connect it up. Hopefully that fixed it. All right, well, let's go back to the park. There we are. We're just going to drag this out a bit, and then this is going to... Perfect. Oh, darn. That's not good. I was hoping that they could connect, but it doesn't seem like they can. Let's turn anarchy off. And yeah, okay, space already occupied. So I wonder if we can get... Oh, darn. All right, interesting. I think we're probably gonna need to only be able to get like 1 or 2 crossings then. So for example, if we... Interesting, all right, still doing it. Let's turn this up. That one went straight through, that's good to know. 6 meters, that's probably high enough. All right, we're gonna turn anarchy back on. And that didn't go to the right height, that's fine. I'll raise this up. All right, that looks pretty cool. And then we will bring this down to the ground. And back to ground level here. Fantastic. Then from about here, we're going to go down into the gorge. And then we're gonna get a bit of a bridge here. I think that'd be cool. How does that look? Not too bad, not too bad. And then we're just going to swing this around like that. And then we're gonna go back to ground level here. Oh, no, sorry, keep it elevated for now. Oh, -3, what's happening? That works, okay. We'll connect it up. I think this can be upgraded to ground level. Perfect, all right, that's pretty cool. And then we'll just connect this up right there. And then we're gonna need another, let's get a tunnel connection in right here. How about that? Tunnel. And that didn't actually make a tunnel. Oops. What am I doing? Holy cow. Alright, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to take this train track and we are going to make it elevated. Alright, and then we're going to take this tool here and we're going to make this pretty small. All right, and then we're going to select, say, that height right there. And then we're just going to do something like this. All right, that works. And then we're going to get that pathway in. Let's make sure we get the right one. Ground level, we're at height there. All right, let's do that. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. We'll just lower that down then, the old-fashioned way. All right, let's just move it over like that. That works, that works. Just gonna pull this back a bit, and then we're going to, there we go. Then we're going to swoop this around, bring it up to the right height, and there we go. Okay, so this one's gonna have to be fixed. There we go. And I think we can bring this one up a touch. All right, I forgot that there was a interesting little house over here, so let's bring a road out this way. Oh, darn, come on. The heights are really messing with me today. There we go, and we'll lower this down. Alrighty, and we're almost done building the pathway for this park. So we'll do that, and then from here we'll connect up right there, which will swing up and around to connect over there. All right, and then from here we're going to build a bridge connection, or not a bridge connection, a connection this way, right beside the gorge, and let's swing down and connect up there, or down there. All right, this is a pretty cool park we built. I really like it. Maybe let's just get something right along here. All right, so this is definitely going to add in a lot of visitors to the area, but some things we need to add in to make it seem a bit more proper. We can add in a bit of a restroom right here. We can add in, I don't know if a cafe is really this type of thing. Pier. I wonder if this will connect up. Oh, shoreline required. Okay, that's fine. But gazebos are going to be the mainstay of this park because they're really good for boosting the park. So let's do that. Plus gazebos are always really cool. All right, now let's get a playground in. I think this is probably one of the better spots for it. So let's put it right there. And let's get a playground right there. And right here. All right. And that's probably it for the park stuff. Could get like an ice cream truck. There it is. Look at that. Little ice cream truck. I'm gonna have to turn this traffic light off later. But there's other stuff we can add in that is not just specifically in the park itself. Like these. So these are really cool. They're in the nature reserve area. All right, and then we can add in another one right there maybe. It's pretty cool. And then we can add in some stuff like the lookout tower. So we can put it right here and people can come here to look at the cool old bridge from good height. And then I like this sign because the sign looks like it's more like an info sign. So it can be like, first settlers of New Lancaster. All right, and then, oh, this is perfect for it this then. Get a well right there. I don't think there's anything in the zoo or the amusement park that's gonna really fit in this area. But I did forget to look at the info booth because I think the info booth might be kind of good to have. This is like the parking area, so maybe we can get a bit of a parking lot. I know I have like a snappable parking lot somewhere. That's not it. Let's do a quick little Google search. Google. Quick little search from this. Interesting, I don't have it. I think there's one right here. Okay, perfect. I'll just use the picker mod. There we go. Oh, it's in parks. Interesting selection. All right, so we can snap that in right there. And let's get 2. So it's like backup parking. And we're just going to use the movement mod. We're going to select both of them. And we're going to say to this height. To this height. It's not working because it is needing to be smoothed out. All right, so now that that's in place, now we can get the info booth. And we'll put that right there. And then now it kind of seems like it's its own thing. But because of the way this is kind of looking, I think we're just going to need to get another connection in right there. All right, so let's look at how the new Lancaster Gorge is working. So we have lots of this. We just need some visitors to come. We should be fine. Oh, come on, move it. There we go. So that should level up on its own. With lots of space to add stuff in if we wish. So I'm just gonna fill this in with some trees to make it seem a bit more filled in and more like a nature reserve park. All right, so I'm actually just going to take out some of these trees in the gorge because I'm not sure if I like the trees in the gorge. I'll take that one out. Yeah, there shouldn't be trees in there, but the rest is fine. All right, well, I think that turned out fairly nicely for this episode, and we have increasing residential demand too. So that means we can look to fill in some spaces that we kind of left open. But we're definitely going to need to have to add in some schools in the next episode. So I hope you have a great day, everyone, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. So have a good day and peace out.